After Monday, how conscious do you have to be that there's still a business trip after that, and you can't kind of let your body go to waste, you have to stay in shape, all that?
Yeah, you're going to go home and everyone's going to try to, enjoy themselves. Haven't been home in a while. Just make sure that you're eating right, getting the right amount of sleep, so when you get back, you're ready to go back to business.
How tough is it going to be to kind of push away that second plate, a Christmas dinner or something?
I don't think it'll be tough. All of us have the same mindset, and we're all looking forward to winning the bowl game.
But for you, go ahead, Steve.
Just how much of an opportunity is this for with the injuries to the receiving core? Seems going to open up chances for a lot of people.
It's a big opportunity for me and Ryan Jenkins. We both know we have to step up and make plays for the team. It's just not for us, but for all of the wide receivers.
Have you kind of been looking for an opportunity the last couple of weeks to kind of insert yourself? It seems like you've kind of been coming along recently.
I've always just tried to work hard and then listen to everything that Coach Z says. And now it's an opportunity, with the injured guys that go down. But Jason Kroom, Marquez North, they've all helped me with learning the offense very easily. So it hasn't really been a challenge to step in.
You saw more time against Vanderbilt maybe than all year. Was that good going into bowl practices, knowing that you got that under your belt?
Yeah, I feel like it makes it easier, with me now knowing that I have to play more because of Kroom's injury. That game against Vanderbilt really helped me out.
What's the learning curve been like for it so far this season? How much of an adjustment has it been?
Mentally, it was rough at first, but now I'm starting to grasp everything and just making sure that I know what I'm doing. That's really the thing, just making sure you go out there and play full speed.
Is it weird physically playing football this late in the year, especially for you young guys?
It is definitely weird. High school football's been over for 3 weeks now.
Yeah, if you go to the state title game.
It's different. You have to make sure you really take care of your body.
What's the biggest way in which you've grown over the course of the year? What's the biggest difference in you as a receiver now versus maybe August, September?
I'm saying just a full-round receiver, just not worrying about catching the ball, but making sure we own the perimeter and blocking on the outside for everyone else of our teammates.
And you said you've learned from Jason and those guys. What have they kind of told you just about what to be prepared for and things like that?
Just making sure we're physical, and that's the main thing. And then, before we catch the ball, we have to block so we can get open on our routes, and that's really what they've told me.
Have you been making plays a lot in practice? Your name's kind of the one that's come up more often than not since Jason went down.
I've been working hard, and that's caused me to be able to make plays. Always, my motto is if success is guaranteed when you're having fun.
How do you play physical at your size? You're probably one of the smallest receivers on the roster.
Well, that's why I know I have to play physical. I'm a smaller receiver, and that's my advantage, I think, is being more physical than the other people.
Do you talk to Pig about that? He's good on the smaller guys too.
Yeah, Pig has always been a mentor to me. I look up to him, how hard he works in practice, and I try to make myself work harder than him. So, it's always a competition. He always gives me hints of how to be a better player and how to block better on the perimeter.
How do they kind of make that position work for you, I guess? Obviously it's been played by bigger receivers and Marquez and Jason all year. Just what do you guys have to do differently so that it kind of fits your strengths?
Just use our speed outside. Me and Pig both playing the outside receivers and making sure that the corners, that we never give them a play off. We're always just all up on them. So.
Is it going to be weird for you this spring playing football and not running track or doing anything else?
It will be weird, playing one sport this year. It's a little different, but it's really given me a time to focus on just football, and I feel like I became a lot better football player.
Vic, I'm sure you talked about it, just how much has Coach Z kind of been on you about the opportunity you're going to have with a couple guys out?
He's really been on me, just making sure I'm doing everything right, in the classroom, just making sure I had my grades up, and then taking care of my body is really the main thing.
You kind of had a good start to training camp, then you had a little bit of an injury. How much do you think that maybe set you back, and do you think that kind of hurt your development, maybe kept you from playing more than maybe you have?
Yeah, I feel like when I had to sit out that I didn't have time to learn the offense. I was more in the training room, but now that I've been out here and then the injuries that have happened, it's really caused me to be able to step up and make plays.
What's that moment like to get your first reps this fall? I know you played extensively against Bama and then late in the year, just to be on the field and see that dream realized. Just what were those moments like?
It was awesome growing up in Knoxville, for me especially, because I've always dreamed of playing in Neyland Stadium, and I just want to get the Tennessee program back to where it was, and that's the track we're on right now. Going to Jacksonville, we're looking to get that win.
What's your relationship like with Ryan Jenkins? Seems like both of you guys are in the same boat, having to step up at this point.
Yeah, me and Ryan Jenkins, we're constantly battling. We're playing the same position, but it's a good battle. We're both really good friends off the field, and we help each other on the field to make sure we know what we're doing. So, just as long as we keep doing that and making it a good competitive relationship.
For you
one,
You
right?
looking forward to getting some time to go home?
Yes, I am. I am looking forward to seeing my parents and
When was
my
last time-
sisters.
When was the last time you did get home?
Not too long ago. I went home, so
Thank you.
Thanks, Vic.
Thanks, Vic.
no problem.